Right, so first things first, if you've somehow never played this game, what the fuck are you doing? Go buy the game and play through it yourself so you truly understand the meaning of the word peak.
Alright, I've heard that if you put the subscribe bit at the beginning, people are a bit more likely to do it, so I'll test that here today. But if you liked the video or if you've liked any other content, please subscribe, because that really right now is the best way to support me and help me in any way. But thanks, and back to the video.
Castle Crashers, though, is one of those games that I played as a kid, loved it, and sometimes still play today. I mean, I'm making this video. So I was fine with the game as is, but dropping a new DLC for a 17-year-old game is insane. A whole new art pass and letting you add your own custom characters to the game, sign me up immediately. So the main thing added in this DLC alongside the custom characters is the new character arts for all the playable knights and enemies, the new map art, the new weapon art, and the new character paint junior. And I think everything is pretty nice looking. Honestly, I love the new art pass. I think it looks fantastic. The new map, though, I think it's just infinitely better than the old one. It just looks so much better. There's a lot more going on, and there's a lot more like I say detail, but there's a lot more character going on in the map, so it looks a little bit better. The new weapons aren't too different from what they were previously. It's only really changing a bit more to update them to the visual style of the new DLC, but that's about it. I mean, other than that, though, they still look really good. And the new character paint junior is pretty fun. I've gotten to test his magic out a little bit. I've played a couple other characters more recently, but the most interesting part, and a slight spoiler, I guess, is right at the end of the game when you fight the paint boss. There is, like, Paint Junior literally bursts out of his, I think, father's chest, like a fucking alien, and dude gives him a hug and then runs off. But the most interesting part is, like, the little world building set is right next to the thing where the fucking paint boss comes down. It is like a little art station, like where you'd see for like kids, and then on the wall is like a bunch of drawings and hung up little posters that he's made. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. It's just like little touches, making things a little bit more like realistic, and I guess have a bit more character to them. I would say, and now the part that I find to be the more interesting one, honestly, I was looking more forward to, is the workshop characters. So the workshop itself is like super simple. It's literally just divided into like two different things. I say divided, you can like sort by two different things, and that's like the base character types, like the green knight, red knight, orange, blue knights, like, and then all the enemies you can select later, and then the magic types. So if you really want like a specific character, be like, oh, I want this one to have like this specific magic type, because like I like playing with, like, I don't know, the industrialist magic, so you like playing with that one more. I'd be like, all right, I want a character that does this kind of thing. And before I get into the characters a little bit more, as of writing this, there is 29,777 characters, and by the time this video comes out, it'll definitely be upwards of 30,000, which is insane to me. When I say that within 24 hours of this DLC being out, there is 8,000 characters, that's unreal. Within, God, only a couple hours, there's already 4,000. Like, good, like, people, like, the art sheet got passed out early, but holy fuck, people were ready for this. It's kind of fun looking around and seeing like what characters there are. Like, let's just go, like, just going off the top of them, the most popular ones are fucking Soldier TF2, Isaac Clarke from Dead Space, the Doom Marine, a Madness combat character, Hart J. Wimbledon. I've never fucking heard of that. The King Knight, Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, a custom character called Wax Knight, Lesser Dog from Undertale, and a fucking bottle of ranch. Like, that's some insane shit at the top. It goes, oh, like, it's just all over the place, but it's super fun. Honestly, like, I've had a great time just scrolling the workshop. I probably spent about 30 minutes my first time just going through and looking at characters, because it's so fun, like, seeing what people have made and created. And it's like a little bit more as time's gone on, it's like the more popular ones, like the ones that actually like look decent, people have made some like really good character designs. The characters work a little weird, and it took me a second to figure out, so I'll just go over it here. But there's two like separate ways you can interact with characters. Is one, you can have them as themselves and have them as a separate save file, or two, you can overlap them on top of another character and use that character's save file. So let's say, I don't know, you're using the fucking Soldier and you want to overlap him on the Orange Knight. You can do that, so the Soldier and whatever magic set he comes with is going to be overlapped on top of that save file. So you already have the stats and progression you've got in that one, but it's basically just, you don't have to go through the like tedious, arduous bullshit of having to go through an entire new playthrough, especially if you're in insane mode. You can layer your characters on top of like the playable enemies, like the barbarians, industrialists, ninjas, and I bring up those other two because they use magic quite a bit, and if you layer your characters on top of them, it actually overrides the magic that the enemy's using. So I was in the industrial castle and I layered Snake on top of them, and they were using fucking ninja magic, which confused the hell out of me for a minute until I figured it out. But it's also a little annoying in that aspect of be like, hey, I want to use this specific character, but I don't want to have to like change their magic. Be like, oh, because my favorite character is like the base is Orange Knight. So if I pick the Orange Knight, I'm like, all right, cool. I want to play again. I'll just go with Soldier. If I want to play Soldier, I want to use the Orange Knight's magic, but I want to have this like cosmetic layer on top of it instead of like a new thing, which kind of sucks. You can't do, but honestly, the rest of it is still fun enough. So I'm not even slightly upset in the like least. That's really all there is to this DLC. It's, like I said, it's super small. There's not much actually going on. It's just a cosmetic update and being able to add custom characters. But it's super fun being able to, like, see the game in a new light and play it in, I can't really say play it in a new way, but just, you know, have access to, like, stuff that wasn't there before, making the game a bit more replayable and a bit more enjoyable. Even though, again, this game was already fucking peak without this. But, yeah, that's all I got. That's going to be, again, the end of the video. So have a good day, night, morning, evening, whatever it is for you, and I will see you again real soon.